Vijana in action. TRBD. Kazi kwa nguvu. TRBD. Hustle every day. Hustle every day. Hustle every day. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Vijana in action. TRBD. Vijana in action.
Hi Vijana, my name is Dharma, but you can call me Joy. I'm 27 years old and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Diva Style Collection, which is an online fashion store. I'm a businesswoman and a fashion stylist and makeup artist. I'm the full juggler. And I was kind of born into fashion. Being a firstborn, you know, you're the trendsetter. So everything you do, you set the trend for the people behind you. And I took that up and went into fashion. When I started out, my mother gave me 1,000 shillings and told me to go to Gikomba and buy handbags because I really loved handbags. I can't get enough of handbags. And so when I started the handbags, I used to come with them from Gikomba, wash them, and then sell them to our neighbors. I got into the airline business. I had the opportunity to travel. So when I'd travel, I'd go to Thailand, that's in Asia, and I'd pick up handbags, come back with them, take photos, and put them on Facebook. When I was looking for a name to incorporate my business or even call my business, I landed on Diva Style, and it so happened that I had been obsessed with the name Diva. For me, the name Diva stands for Divinely Inspired for Victorious Attitude. Our services, first of all, include makeup. We do makeup for fashion shows, for bridal parties, for anything basically. If you call me up and you need a job, I can do that for you. Then we also do fashion styling. If you have a photo shoot and you want something to wear, you can call us up and we'll do that for you. And the products that we sell, for now, to the men, we do women clothing, handbags, and accessories like jewelry, necklaces, earrings. We do shoes. That's for now what we do. A typical day for me at Diva Style will start with me checking for any messages on the site. And I really thank God for my phone. I have a smartphone, so I'm able to do everything on the go. So I'll check my messages, check if there's anyone with a query or a question, check the blog to see the traffic on the blog. After that, for example, I'll give an example. Because I get my things from Thailand, when I come from Thailand, I'll arrange all my things, put them all together, then organize for a photo shoot for the stuff that I have brought. So what I do is I do the makeup for the models who are my friends, and then get a photographer. Sometimes I do the photos myself, but I'm upgrading and I don't want to get into photography, but if I won't be able to get a studio, I hire a photographer to do the photos for me. So once the photos are done and they're edited, I then upload them onto the site. Once they're on the site, that's when I do the publicity for the things. I go on Twitter, I go on Facebook, I SMS my friends. I have a database for customers and I have an official line. So it's with that line that I get in touch with my customers. I inform them that there are new things. At the moment, I work for an international airline. I work in operations control as a crew tracker. It's the full juggling act, meaning I work in shift, which makes it very easy for me to plan my time. There are times that I work day shift and other times I work night shift. So for example, when I'm working night shift, I use the time in the middle of the night, like a night runner, and upload the stuff on the website or do a blog, do drafts for blog, edit the photos, do everything, do my research about the new trends that are coming in, and then really work hard to ensure that there's no conflict of interest, in that I be the best of the best at work, so my bosses don't have any complaints. My best was actually when I did an Indian themed wedding in February, and the biggest fashion show I've done so far is Fashion with a Purpose, which was a few weeks back at the Mayfair here in Nairobi.
Jana in action. Jana in action.
I've learned how to operate on integrity, in that if I tell a client that I'll meet you at 1, I will be there at 1. If I tell a client this is in stock, it is in stock. If it's not, I'll say it's not in stock. If it's already sold, I'll say it's sold. What sets Diva Style apart is that Diva Style is God's craftsmanship, meaning everything that we do is governed by God. I know it may sound cliche, but I am really drawn to the Proverbs 31 woman, and that governs what I do as far as Diva Style functions. I started following what kind of things would people want to have. Are people driven by price? Are people driven by quality? And the more I'd blog and the more I'd even share with people about the passion that I have for seeing women looking good and feeling good is what has really changed how Diva Style is viewed. Because what we sell is things that you can wear without wondering, am I looking too off, or do I need to go back in the house and change? It's about modesty and classy without being trashy.
Jana in action.
Like every successful business person, there are challenges, and it's how you handle your challenges that makes the difference. So my biggest challenge has to be the people who delay payments. Someone has so much psych when they're picking something, and then when you ask them to pay, they'll tell you, we break it down in 3 months, and sometimes it's something that costs 2,000 shillings. Another challenge I get is that there's so many people doing the same thing, and some of them rip off clients. So before someone gives you the benefit of the doubt, they've had their suspicions about you, because there are people who would get really knockoffs in the market, even go to China and buy the really, really bad quality things and then come and overprice them. Whereas some of us, like Diva Style, we operate on integrity fully, such that we would never overcharge our clients. We would never sell you something that is not good or is not good quality. So those are a few of the challenges I face.
Competition in business ni kama uko na product the same ama service the same na mtu mwingine. Yani the products are the same. Sawa? Kama maziwa ni maziwa. Ikitoka kwa ng'ombe ni maziwa, lakini sasa KCC wako na paketi yao, Brookside pia wako na paketi yao. Sawa? So hiyo ndio competition. Ukitaka kubeat competition, make sure your services are always proper. Sawa? Make sure that kama ni maziwa umetengeneza, hiyo maziwa is always fresh na imetoka kwa pakiti mzuri, iko na pakiti sawa, iko na pakiti clean, it's available, na mtu akitaka anaweza kuipata. Sawa? So kama kuna kitu nafanya mtaani ama kuna business idea, ukitaka kubeat hiyo competition, make sure your product ama service is doing well na unaweza kuioffer with the same consistency. Mtu akitaka anaipata the same way, the same time, all the time.
Jana in action.
I used Facebook a lot, and for me, Facebook helped me build my current client base. For me, social media is very, 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 very effective, but it also has its downfalls, because many likes does not translate to a lot of money. So you have to go further than that. You have to really prompt the likes to be translated into money by encouraging them to buy, doing a sale, doing a 10% discount on stuff, or even just any discount to attract people. Progressively, my cousin, who's a graphic designer, put up a website for me, and so instead of putting the things on Facebook only, we now put them on the website, which is www.divastylecollection.com, and then invite people to like our page on Facebook, which will direct them to the website and to increase traffic, so that's how people would get to buy. As much as people say we shouldn't mix friendship with business, my business thrives on friendships because I've learned to do business. I've learned to treat my business as a relationship. So I invest in it. I ensure that my friends, they know what I'm doing so that they can recommend me to other people, and also that they like what I do, so it translates well for me. Another lesson I've learned is that God will not bless what you want to do. So the sooner you start doing something, the sooner you get blessed. Because even the Bible says that He blesses the work of your hands, so He's blessing the work of my hands every day.
Jana in action.
I would like to be a wholesale supplier for outlets in Kenya. Another thing, I'd like to have a magazine, have a Diva Style Collection magazine, a catalog that will show everything that we offer, give everyone who's starting out like me an avenue, to showcase their stuff. But most of all, I would like Diva Style to change people's lives. I would like it to be an avenue for personal development. I would like for people to come onto the blog and get inspired. As much as they're shopping, that they're inspired, to be better and to be smarter and to look and feel better about themselves. My advice to the youth, tokeni kwa mawe. I had that somewhere. And it's true. You have to get out of your comfort zone. Nothing comes to anyone who's going to just sleep, unless, of course, you've inherited things or, you've stolen some money somewhere, but even then you can't sleep. But do something. Go and search within yourself and decide, I'm good at this. It might be washing hair, and you go to a salon and you be the best hair washer they've ever seen. And another thing, get your relationship with God right. Everyone will try to tell you, you can do what you want. Kenye yako imeandikwa, imeshaandikwa, kenye ilisema utakuwa ndio utakuwa. No way. So once you get your relationship with God right, He gives you better ideas, He gives you divine ideas. And the Bible says, Psalms chapter 1, whatever He does prospers. I mean, what else would you like to do?
Jana in action.
Saseni vijana, naitwa Dharma Joy, and I'm the owner of Diva Style Collection, and you're watching Vijana in Action.
Jana in action.